Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about butterfly effects in football. Now, for anyone that doesn't know what a butterfly effect is, it's a small action that can lead to a huge unexpected consequence later on. Like the number one we're going to be talking about, Lionel Messi winning the World Cup. Yes, Lionel Messi did not win the World Cup by himself. No, he needed help. He needed help from the troll himself, Neil Maupay. It's 2020, Brighton versus Arsenal in a meaningless mid-table clash. Arsenal were beyond trash at that moment. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to relive 2020 Arsenal. Beyond trash. Somehow, this random game will set off a butterfly effect leading to Messi winning the World Cup. Here's how. Neil Maupay would deliberately injure Bernd Leno. To this day, I'll still stand by it. This man deliberately assaulted Bernd Leno to get injured. I still stand by that. Anyways, this left Arsenal fans panicking, and I mean panicking, including me. We were absolutely furious.
Maupay, you are an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat. I hope Brighton get relegated.
Don't blame it on Maupay. Don't blame it on...
You are a cheat. You're a disgrace. I hope Brighton get relegated. Maupay is a cheat.
This was a serious injury that would keep Bernd Leno out for months. In a panic, Arsenal would turn into their long-standing bench warmer, Emi Martinez. Now, at that time, he was not the Emi Martinez we're seeing right now, okay? He was a different Emi Martinez. That Emi Martinez was a bench warmer. The man was averaging 20,000 claps a season, 50,000 school overs, 50,000 good jobs, 20,000 next time you do well, okay? The man was the definition of a bench warmer. And this man stayed at the club for 9 years. 9 years. And every time that man played, he was trash. He was beyond trash. He was not impressive. But for some reason that day he decided he knew what was on the line. He knew Messi's legacy was on the line and he decided to turn up. Martinez came off the bench and locked in like never before. The man was incredible that match, and I mean incredible. He was special that match. Despite Maupay scoring the winning goal that game. That prick. For the rest of that season, Emi Martinez was incredible. He was special. He was a key reason on why we won the FA Cup. Arteta's only trophy to this date. You goddamn terrorists, you better win me a trophy this season, you hear me? Now this is where the ripple effect truly unfolds. Emi Martinez's performances put him on the Argentina's radar. Soon enough, he was called up to play for the national team. In Copa America, he became a hero, saving a penalty against Colombia and helping Messi win his first ever major trophy for Argentina. Fast forward to the World Cup and Martinez delivered once again, saving crucial penalties and making the save of the century in the final. Looking back at it, if Maupay hadn't assaulted Bernd Leno, Messi might have ended up with Willy Caballero in goal. And my god, they ain't winning shit with that guy in goal. Messi should thank Maupay every single day for the rest of his life, because if it wasn't for Maupay, this man would have retired with zero major trophies for Argentina. I mean, imagine that. There was no way on God's green earth this man would have been regarded as the GOAT. CR7 would have been the GOAT right now. Imagine the world if CR7 was the GOAT right now. I'm not disrespecting CR7, by the way. Next, P. Diddy helping Leicester win the league. Hold on, you thought that fairy tale bullshit was real? You thought there wasn't HBO involved? No, there was HBO involved. Now let me explain, please, shall I? The season before Leicester won the league, they were actually battling relegation. Believe it or not, they were dead last in the league, struggling to find any rhythm. And with only 9 games to go, they were destined for the drop until they hired Nigel Pearson. With his no-nonsense style, unwavering belief in his players, it created a sense of resilience in his team. Under Pearson's guidance, Leicester have adopted a never-giving-up attitude, and it became their trademark. His leadership helped them win 7 of the last 9 games, pulling off the most incredible escapes from relegation battle history in the Premier League. I mean, that's incredible. Nigel Pearson helped them out. But here's where P. Diddy gets involved. Now, Nigel Pearson had a son named James Pearson, who also played for Leicester City. Now, him and his 2 other teammates decided to go to Thailand to have some fun. And when I say have some fun, I mean have some fun P. Diddy style. They were inspired by P. Diddy so much that they decided to record how much fun they were having. Now, during the fun, one of them said some racist shit, which ultimately led to all 3 of the players getting their contract terminated. Now, here's the weird part. Did they get their contract terminated because they said some racist remark, or did they get their contract terminated because they did P. Diddy inspired shit? I don't know. Anyways, the fallout from that incident created tension between Nigel Pearson, because of his son, and the Leicester board, which ultimately led to Nigel Pearson getting sacked because they couldn't see eye to eye. Like, we all know what happened. His son did some disgusting shit and he got sacked because of it. Thanks to this P. Diddy inspired chaos, Leicester hired Claudio Ranieri, and we all know how the story goes from there. Leicester won the league miraculously in 2015, yada yada yada. We've been told this story 3 million times a year. If it weren't for a little bit of P. Diddy action in Thailand, Leicester would have not won the league. Leicester would have kept Nigel Pearson and not won the league. If I'm a Leicester fan, I don't know how to feel, shameful or happy. If Arsenal won the league because of a P. Diddy inspired action, I would be happy. I ain't gonna lie, man. 20 years down the drain, I'll be happy. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be happy. Leicester fans, y'all happy, I can understand. There goes P. Diddy inspiring us again. Anyways, next. Volcano saving Robert Lewandowski's career. Normally, volcanoes hurt people, but this time it saved Robert Lewandowski's career. The 2010 Icelandic volcano erupted set off football's strangest what-if stories of all time. Back then, Robert Lewandowski was playing for Lech Poznan. I hope I didn't butcher that name, but I probably did. And he was set to fly to England to negotiate a move to Blackburn Rovers. But when the... I don't want to be racist, but how am I supposed to pronounce this, man? I ain't trying to be racist, but I'm gonna try here. When volcano erupted, it spewed so much ash in the air that air travel across Europe was grounded, and Robert Lewandowski's trip was cancelled without a chance to meet Blackburn. The deal fell through, and Robert Lewandowski would eventually stay in Europe and eventually sign for Borussia Dortmund. This man should thank God every single day for the rest of his life, because if it wasn't for that volcano erupting, this man would have been the Polish Andy Carroll. With all due disrespect, Robert Lewandowski, you would have been the Polish Andy Carroll. And this missed opportunity for Blackburn changed the course of football history. Robert Lewandowski went on to thrive under Jurgen Klopp at Dortmund, winning back-to-back Bundesliga title and reaching the Champions League final in 2013. Also having one of the most legendary performances of all time, scoring 4 in the Champions League final at the Bernabeu. In 2014, Robert Lewandowski would join Bayern Munich, where he would reach even greater heights, contributing to multiple Bundesliga titles, winning Champions League, being robbed of a Ballon d'Or. I'm looking at you, Lionel Messi. I'm looking at you. This man has established himself to be one of the greatest strikers of this generation. If it wasn't for that volcano, God knows where Robert Lewandowski would be right now. Would he have become Pookie at Norwich? Maybe he would have. Now, as for Blackburn, they were relegated in 2012 and haven't yet returned to the Premier League. And that volcano saved this man's life, his family, his career, his money making. All you guys right now that's watching the video, maybe this video inspired you to do something great in life. I don't know what it is. Maybe to become an OnlyFans model, maybe all that. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, or else. Goodbye.
You know. You know what's gonna happen.